There's no doubt about it, we're living in times of catastrophic crisis where the lives of innocent civilians are sacrificed in the wars of their masters. Yes, in Ukraine, but not only. Since the last plenary, tens of thousands of Afghani citizens have been forced to flee in search of food and safety. 5 million children face famine, an agonising and painful death, a 500% increase in child marriages and children being sold just so they can survive, and not a mention of it, not here, not anywhere. No wall-to-wall TV coverage, no emergency humanitarian response, no special plenaries, not even a mention in this plenary, no Afghani delegations and no statements. My God, they must be wondering, what makes their humanitarian crisis so unimportant? Is it the colour of their skin? Is it that they're not white, they're not European, that their problems come from a US gun or a US invasion? Is it that the decision to rob their country's wealth was taken by a despotic US president rather than a Russian one? Because, my God, all wars are evil and all victims deserve support, and until we get on that page, we have no credibility whatsoever.
Now here's something you are not going to hear on the mainstream media. What you do hear is warmongers arguing that we must protect Ukraine because it is a quote-unquote democracy. But they're lying. Ukraine isn't actually a democracy. For example, to hold on to power, Ukraine's president shut down the 3 TV stations that were openly criticizing him and his policies, imprisoned the head of the opposition political party that had come in second place in their elections, and went and arrested and jailed that party's leaders. This is exactly what Putin has been accused of doing. But Ukraine did this all with the support of the United States.
This Ukraine crisis is really a mask-off moment, because you are seeing the implicit hypocrisy, how they have so much outrage, and the whole world is defending Ukraine, but they said nothing about Iraq and Syria and Libya and all of these countries which they destroyed. They want to support Ukrainians' right to resist. You know, if you want to take up armed resistance in Ukraine, that's totally fine, right? They're even going to go and crowdfund the weapons for you online, and they're even going to come and fight with you. But if you're a Palestinian, well, screw you. If you're an Iraqi or Syrian and you're resisting the Israeli occupation or the American occupation, you're a terrorist. They want sovereignty and respect sovereignty for Ukraine, and they respect its territorial integrity. What about Syria that gets bombed every week by Israel? What about Syria, the Golan Heights that are occupied by Israel? What about northern Syria, northeastern Syria occupied by the Americans? You set the Middle East on fire. Libya, Syria, Somalia, Yemen, Afghanistan. I can't count anymore, man. Millions of people turned to refugees. Millions of people killed, displaced.